All right, yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Me and my folks, and you and your folks. Oh, hey, what's going on, people? What is going on, people? How are we doing? This is the post game show with AFN. As you know, the Atlanta Falcons come away with the W against those same Carolina Panthers that 99% of the city of Atlanta thought we was going to lose because they got Cam Newton. We haven't forgotten that.
I got 99 problems and the L ain't one.
Hey, it's a good feeling after getting that
Boy,
done.
them haters. How that feel, boy?
Good feeling, man.
It's a good feeling. Hey, there's what, like I said, the theme of this game today was take advantage of your opportunities. And we saw the story of Carolina not taking advantage of opportunities where they had opportunities to get picks. And you got the Falcons getting 3 turnovers and sight.
Yep.
So, fellas, how we doing, man? I know we feeling great after this win, but you gotta let us know.
Hey,
What's
man,
your thoughts?
It feels good, man. Especially when I thought we was gonna go in and kind of dominate them guys, man. To actually come out with the dub. The score actually didn't reflect the game because we had control of that game pretty much the whole game.
Okay.
So it was a good feeling.
Hey, if y'all don't know, there was 35-minute time of possession for the Falcons, so that lets you know
Ball
what this
control.
game was about. Hey, can I finally say it? Mike?
Go ahead.
For the last 3 weeks, we have ran the damn ball.
Hey, that's playoff ball right there.
Yes, sir.
And guess what? That makes another win away from the Benz, which means this team right now is not built to play at home, and we don't have that many home. How many home games we got? I think we got like one more home game left, or 2. I think we got 2.
Like 2, I believe.
But this was the type of game that, okay, you saw what happened in week 8 against Carolina where they dominated you physically. How was you going to come back from it? And boy, Jalen Mayfield, Keith Smith. If you watch the 6-man convo, I said I was paying particularly close to Jalen Mayfield. And he stepped up in the running game. He dominated. Boy, you forgot Derrick Brown was even on that defensive line. That's how physical they was. But
hey, that was good, man. They talked about the left side of that line, like them boys averaging 6.1 yards to carry on that left side of that line. And like I said, he is the biggest offensive lineman we got. And I think, going into the end of the season, man, you're gonna see him go from a rookie to at least a year 2 player. He's gonna look a little bit better, a little bit more polished. He got beat up early, but hey, he didn't shy away, he didn't quiver, he didn't tuck his tail. So hey, man, you gotta have hats off to him. Young man is he growing up fast.
Hey, I love it, man. But we got a $4.99 super chat.
$4.99.
Joe Houston, holla. Joe Houston says, "See what happens when you run the damn ball and play good defense."
Yeah.
And you forgot one more thing too. Get turnovers.
Man,
you can play good defense and not get any turnovers, but when you play good defense and you get turnovers,
that was great, man. That's winning football, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how you know we actually have a chance. And what you're seeing, the product that we're putting out, it looks like maybe we turning that curve to, kind of dusting off the first beginning of the season and we actually, running downhill now. It looking good, man.
Right.
You know what? I said this before, and I kind of tweeted it, and I don't think a lot of people caught on to it, but I'm gonna say it here. If you're a Matrix fan, when you hear these words, you'll understand what I'm talking about. He's beginning to believe. He's beginning to believe. And when I mean I'm talking about Arthur Smith. These guys he's finally starting to believe in these players offensively. That's what I saw. I saw him take chances that he typically wasn't taking before. He's putting the offensive line out to pretty much, look, y'all not gonna have this. We got Hayden back, and I'm gonna say this too. What I like out of this offense a lot more, we can really be dangerous. We can really be dangerous because this guy, we get another receiver, and like I said, I'm really at that point. I don't care if Calvin Ridley stays or goes. If he stays, I'm cool. He goes, I'm cool. I'm not worried about that because we're seeing right now that when this team runs the ball well, and man only had 190 yards passing, and you got the W. He missed a few throws, but this is what we're talking about. When you have a quarterback that can do the bare minimum, you run the ball, play solid defense, get turnovers. That's it. That's how you win. That's how you win. We weren't winning games when we was out throwing 400 yards, 400 yards, 500 yards in the game. We were barely winning. But now the defense is getting the stops. Terrell, let me just say this right now about that defense, and I'm gonna say this about Dean Pease. I told you guys, when players are when they start to believe, you start seeing them do things like getting a lot of pick sixes. This is the second one in a row. Back-to-back games where we had pick sixes. Marlon Davidson and now Michael Walker. When that happens, when you start to see those things happen on defense, they're starting to get it. These guys are beginning to believe in what they're teaching. That's what I like most about this game. All this game was, even the call with Kyle Pitts, he drew up a perfect play. He drew up a perfect play for those guys. He's been using those picks all game, and then he lined those guys up, sent Pitts right back, right underneath. They forgot all about him because they were so worried about the picks. That's what that play was. It was like, how can you lose it? Defensive backs are so worried about getting picked by the wide receivers that they don't even pay attention to a guy that's coming underneath. That was a perfect call, and it sealed the game. Mm-hmm. Those are the things we talk about game-winning calls and game-winning plays. Coaches can I'm gonna say this is the best game that I've seen Arthur Smith call all year long. This game was absolute perfection.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like the play calling.
Yeah, and the one thing that Kyle Pitts did on that play, he didn't run out of bounds and stop that clock.
Yep,
he stayed in bounds.
Did you hear that, Todd Gurley?
He stayed in bounds. Let me repeat that again. Hey, I don't think he heard that.
He's a rookie doing that.
Let me say it for the people in the back. He caught the ball, and he stayed in bounds. It didn't stop the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Smart play.
Those are plays that usually guys that want to win make.
Oh yeah, it looked good, man. I felt really good about the product that we put on the field today. I kind of figured though, I really like Arthur Smith play calling. it kind of like he kept the defense thinking of he didn't know what to do. You know what I mean? So ran the ball, we held on to it. Defense, hats off. You know, it was a total team win, man. I like it. Like you said, Matt didn't throw the ball over 200 yards, but he did his job, and that's how you preserve a good quarterback. You preserve a quarterback by getting him a running game. He ain't got to throw the ball 50 times a game, throwing his arm out. So you preserve Matt. Your defense held you down. Man, it was great to watch. It was fun.
And then, like I said, Matt didn't have really he didn't have the greatest game, like I said. Like I said, like if you looked at a couple of the deep balls, he did underthrow those deep balls.
Bad throw. Boy.
Woo.
Look,
I was looking like this. Hold on. Do I got the picture up here? Hold on. I'm gonna see if I got the picture up here. I was looking like, where is you throwing that?
Like, when I was like, yeah, man, I don't know what that. Probably seeing ghosts or something. I don't know what he was doing, but he had two deep shots.
Actually, Actually, he had three of them. He had three of them.
Matt gonna say the wind got that.
You better throw. Boy, you better goddamn make sure you execute that shit next time.
Yeah, that was bad, bro. He had opportunities. Matt was not on his game today, but like that's what we're talking about. These are the types of game that we need from our team. When your best player isn't having his best game, you gotta be able to pick him up. And that's why I say I'm proud of this team right now. And I gotta say this is the only negative that I've seen out of the entire game, to be honest, is Quadri Olson fumbling the ball, and he's going to get an opportunity, but you kind of see why he needs to be playing. He's rusty. That's what that was. That was a rust fumble. He had been playing well all game, but when you don't give these guys opportunity, these are the things that happen. So in that particular moment, you had to bring Mike Davis in. All right, but going forward, Quadri had an excellent game. That dude had.
I'm sorry, bro. That's my quarterback and shit. But them throws was made me laugh. Boy, I'm sitting here like this.
I'm like, man, what the hell?
I'm like,
and the crazy part about it, the very next play, the dude threw a bullet to Kyle Pitts. I was like, hey, what the hell? Right after that, he threw a bullet, bro. He threw a bullet to Kyle. I'm like, man, what? Yeah. Hey, man, it happens in
Matt was mad at himself, bro.
Hey, boy, he threw he threw 3 punts out there today, boy.
Yeah.
Matt was mad at his damn self. You know what I mean?
But I don't look. I'm about to say, I don't know if y'all remember that episode of Doug where Chalky was the quarterback and he threw the ball so high he threw the ball to himself down the field.
Oh
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
But like I said, the thing about it is, even though we talk about those games, and let me go ahead and get this $9.99 super chat from Robert Pounder. Appreciate it, man. But like you said, even though, and then we said Carolina had multiple opportunities to come down with picks, they didn't do it. This is what, like I said at the beginning, this is what we talk about. You have to take the advantage of those opportunities, because that's how you gain momentum.
Oh yeah.
Let me just say something real quick. It's just everybody's shitting out a prayer to Jew. He just got some bad news, and we just want to, let him know that we thinking about him, him and his family. I don't want to go in detail, but just keep him in their prayers, man.
Exactly, definitely. Shout out to Jew Talk Sports. Like I said, he wanted to be in here with y'all today, but like I said, unfortunately, some stuff happened. Like I said, we just gonna keep that a private matter over here. But yeah, man, like you said, even though like you said, with Matt having the type of game he did have, like I said, those were some throws. Like I said, this wasn't like it was the whole game. This was like maybe like 3 throws. It ain't like it was like 15 throws. But like I said, it's hey, I got a question for you too.
Shoot.
Did I literally just see 2 quarterback sneaks that actually was successful?
Yeah.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play. No, that's illegal. You can't do that. You
I can't do that.
Type of question. Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
And who's that center?
Was that Matt Hennessy that was the center? Or was that Drew Dalman?
Who's that center?
Was it Drew Dalman?
I don't know. I don't know who
I didn't pay no damn attention.
I didn't pay attention. I was in shock, and we got it.
He said it was the hen dog.
It was the hen dog? Oh, okay.
I think it was hen dog in there.
It was hen dog.
Hey, man. Yo, like I said, I think this is exactly the type of football you're gonna see. And I had a conversation with the guys and in the space that we have on Twitter. So you guys, man, check us out. Sometimes we for the most part, we going live after every game. Even Georgia game, Georgia Bulldogs game, Falcons game for the most part. But like we do those spaces in there. So you guys want to come in there and just, kick it with us while the game, y'all can. But I said this earlier, is that when you look at this team, man, this offensive line, this is the type of game that we're going to see from here on out. All that prissy football, them days are dead. Them games are dead and gone. They don't want this prissy football anymore. All right. So you're going to see games where Matt Ryan has 200 yards passing and 3, 4, 5 touchdowns. He's going to have that type of. We're going to be a run first defensive team. All right. And I couldn't be more ecstatic. They're really embracing, and I'm going to say this too. They're embracing one of the greatest coaches, one of the most brilliant coaches in NFL history. He gets no love. He gets no respect, but he deserves more respect than he's the guy that believed in Brett Favre, okay? Just keep that in mind. He's the one who went out. Jerry Glanville was the GM. He was making all the choices back then. So this man deserves fucking respect. He the one who brought prime time here. He said, I need a dude that's going to be the vision for what I want to see on the field. That's what Jerry Glanville provided for us. Hard nose.
Swagger.
People with this that charisma that we need. That, like I said the other day, bro, we need some ass whoopers. We need some ass kickers. That's what we getting back to. Bully ball. That boy, Bench Mayfield was so disgusting today. That dude was nasty.
I got one question.
0 sacks.
How many times did Matt Ryan get hit today?
Hey, when you throw that up right now, that's how you know it was a good game.
Hey, not only 0 sacks, but how many times did he get hit today?
3
times?
Wow.
He got hit 3 times.
Game.
But the thing about it, he got hit after the pass was thrown.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. But the main thing you said, but that's what happens when you run the ball damn near 40 times and it's successful. You limit the amount of opportunities to get your quarterback hit.
That was great, man.
But we got Jarvis Williams here with the 199 super chat. He said, did y'all see number 50 out there making plays? Oh, we actually saw John Kaminsky shots.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
He
looked great. He actually looked bam. Go ahead, K-Side. Go ahead.
I got a question. I'm going to ask the people in the chat here. Did y'all notice something today? I wonder if y'all noticed something today.
What's up?
You better not do it. You better not do it.
Hey, no. Wait a minute. Chat. Have y'all noticed? Did y'all notice something on the play before we get to chat people that's watching? Did y'all notice something out there that happened today? There was no Tyler Davidson sighting in sight.
I knew you was gonna do it.
There was no Tyler Davidson in sight.
And then the second time, the defense looked great without him. Did you guys realize that?
And they only gave up 88.
The Patriots. The defense looked great without him.
Yeah.
They only gave up 88 yards rushing.
And that's about 10 yards under the average. The average is about 70, 80 yards. And that's the league average right there.
Major accomplishment, man. And we got some pressure off the edge, man, which was great.
Ooh, boy.
Boy.
Dean Peace was not playing today. That dude was out for blood, man.
One time I seen him bring both the linebackers and a safety.
Yeah. Yes. Debo looked so much better than he wasn't missing plays. He wasn't, like I said, man. This team just, when you got them big hog maulers in the middle, that Foyer and Dion was all over that field today. They looked so good. They looked fast. They was clean, and you didn't see them dominate coming up the middle. That's the biggest thing. They had plays here now, like Cam. Cam is gonna be Cam. You know Cam gonna beat him. But for the most part, man, they were shutting that down. Chuba Hubbard didn't have one of his typical games. The game that he had, past. This defense was just, oh my God. This man ended up getting, if he gets his guys, and another guy that I want to say too, I got to show him some love. I got to show this dude some love. Darren Hall. That kid was all over the damn field. Mm-hmm. That kid was all over the field.
Trey Foe.
Yes, sir. That kid was all over the field, man.
Yeah,
I love him. He was aggressive. He knew what he was seeing. That's the thing. He knew what he was saying. He was trusting, and he was attacking. Even if you make bad plays, you're gonna make bad plays. But when you see, he doesn't hesitate. When he see it, he doesn't hesitate.
Right. Yeah. And let me rephrase that. They gave up 91 rushing yards. That was 3 more yards. 3 more yards. Wow. I was off 3 yards. But 47 of those came from Cam Newton.
Yeah, Cam gonna do that.
Your third running back.
I call him the number 1 running back because he's yeah. So he's gonna do it. But let me say this too. I'm gonna say this too. And the one thing about Cam Newton, it has been shown today, and we've always said about it, was Cam can beat you deep.
Yeah.
Intermediate, short game, man. But Cam's strength throwing the ball downfield has been the Falcons' strength on defense all season.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that.
Yeah. I like the step that I see a lot more Jalen Hawkins, and I see him taking another step. I like that.
That kid is moving too.
And 24. So good. 24. Hey, 24 looking like he should be
AJ Terrell looking like he could emerge as one of the top corners in this league.
For real. He's looking real good.
You gonna come in after the week?
She gonna come in after. She did say she was gonna start coming back on. So
yeah, I'm gonna start coming on back, show my face. The champ is here, people. The champ is here. We are
wow. You can't. I'm the great one. Okay, it's only one step in this thing.
Matt Mike, shut your ass up. How about that?
Oh Lord, we got
jealous.
Oh Lord,
Matt Mike is jealous.
Hey, Frankie, look like we got Ike and Tina back together.
Left a good job in the city.
Wow.
Oh, wow, man.
Yeah, this is what we do. It's been a while since I've been on this post game thing. What's up, everybody? Look, Matt, you see all these likes and comments and shares and and love. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and highlight. Let me go ahead and highlight all my fans. Let me
She
go
already
ahead.
got a big. She got a bigger ego. People don't know. Maggie got a bigger ego than I do. Okay. She got a huge ego. Y'all just making it even worse.
Matt Mike Hushmouth. Thank you, Miss Pamela. How you doing?
Hey,
what's up,
Tina,
Demarcus?
Hey, Tina, calm your ass. Hey.
She doing a thing, man.
She over here. And the kid might look like. Better make sure you get that step.
That meme.
But no, what's up, y'all?
He said, "Push that shit."
But what's up for real? While we joking and playing and everything, I'm glad to be back. But this was a complete game, actually. I'm happy about it. It was definitely. I saw some quadrulas, and I'm glad they finally signed him and got him out there to get some opportunities because he definitely is showing that he wants it, and that's what we want. That's what we want. We want players that's on the field that really want this. It's like everybody, questioning the playoffs, but it's like these are professional players that want to make it. Why not if we got a chance at that?
Yeah.
Bottom line, you know what I'm saying?
And he's gonna be fresher than everybody else. You know what I mean? So going into the later part of the season, he's got fresh legs still.
Yeah.
It's gonna be harder to tackle him. You know what I mean? He's just gotta hold on to the ball a little bit more, but hey, you can work on that.
Right. And I also want to give a couple special shout outs that nobody's really talking about in this game. And that is your boy Keith Smith that did it again, boy. Pancaking folks, leading the way.
Let me say this real quick because I know you happy, but I want to say this. Arthur bringing back, he bringing back football. He's bringing back the hard-nosed football that we missed. He's bringing back the tight ends, being the blocking. He's bringing back the fullbacks. He's barely pulling guys. You know all that prissy pulling and stuff. He don't do a lot of that. It's inside zone with occasional outside zone running, but it's inside zone running scheme and smash mouth. And like I said, he's just bringing back the fullbacks and look. We gonna see some real football here in Atlanta. We're gonna see some real football.
Oh yeah, I guarantee we're gonna get back to that. Give it a year or so with Dean P still in the mix if he don't decide to retire. But I still think he's still trying to groom his son at this moment, so he can go ahead and retire and he can just reap the benefits of coming to the games because his son is doing his thing. So because one thing about people like that, you can't take the football out of some people, and Dean P is probably gonna
exactly.
He was itching to come on back, so I'm glad that he chose the Atlanta Falcons, and I can't wait to see what the benefits of that will be in the near future.
And I also, that's right. And I also got to give one more shout out. Thomas Morstead with their punt in the 5-yard line. Even though it took them they got down the field the whole time. Those type of punts is what you need on special teams.
Oh yeah.
Make them start at the 5-yard line. And guess what? In that drive happened at the end of that drive. Who? Wait a minute. Is that pick 6 that happened on that drive?
Woo!
Man, yes, man. Like I know you already talked about AJ, Rail. He getting more concussions than anybody, but he be out there working. I tell you that.
Don't do my dog like that.
I mean, let's keep it real. He worked the hardest, but it's wear and tear on him. I give him that. But.
Yeah, he do. I gotta give him a salute to him. The defense as a whole, man, I felt like. You see Dean Pease like slowly, and those guys like Mad Mike said, you can see them start to believe in themselves and believe in the scheme, which making them play faster. When you play fast, you create turnovers.
Yeah, and they're right though. But that's because he sacrificed every play. Oh yeah, he put his all into that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't fault him for anything. But of course, I'd be nervous as hell. When he get into that, I be like, oh, please keep him healthy. Keep it healthy.
Right.
Certain plays we got to pray for.
Right. Yeah. He don't mind hitting.
Yeah, he don't. And that's what we need, though. People that ain't afraid to hit, knock people down. Like, come on, y'all stop being scared.
But
and shout out to Mykal Walker too. I don't know if y'all mentioned him.
We just did. We like
pick six.
Pick six.
Okay.
No. Maggie said the name. I just said pick six. What did Chisel Adonis always say? Can I get a pick six? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I know Dion was like, man, that's supposed to be mine right there.
Shout out to Chisel Adonis. That shit be funny every time I hear that. And he probably gonna have it on the video here later too, so it's gonna be hilarious.
So you know what? You see why I don't get up on this chat thing? Look at this chat, man. Do you see this?
Yeah. They said they want to kick all of us out. Just had Utah. The hell with football.
It's never about football with me. Look, y'all. I'm here to talk about football. That's what I'm here for. So
exactly. But yeah, like I said,
somebody said you ain't her daddy. I'm sorry. How these comments are hilarious.
Oh, you see this? See this about to turn into lunch. See, over because somebody gonna start tripping here.
I didn't do it.
I know you didn't do it.
I didn't do anything.
You got these McThirsty ass motherfuckers in here. They see your ass.
Wow, that man said McThirsty. Wow, he
get you some water.
The Dos Equis right there.
No, there ain't no Dos Equis. There ain't no Dos Equis. Oh,
Frank, you know what? You fit right on there, Frank.
Look, the most interesting man.
No, I was just playing.
Whenever the Falcons win, I drink a Dos Equis. But if I'm a view or a sugar baby, every time the Falcons win, I inch closer to death.
Lord.
Oh yeah.
This show is never structured. Just letting you know, Frankie. You know, we just
yeah.
You know, we don't care. We cut up. Everybody happy that we finally got a win. Now, can we bring it on home and get another win? Because of that part of things, we just ain't having no luck with that.
We still in the hunt, so
still in the hunt. So we got to win every game on out. Yeah, we can't rely on every other team. We got to rely on ourselves at this point.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
Who do we have next?
We got San Fran next.
That is San Fran. Okay, I knew that was coming up because that's a big
robbery
weekend in my household. I'm letting you know.
Oh,
yeah, one of my friends. He's a first 48er too.
The first 48er. Oh,
that's what I call him.
Oh Lord,
the first 48er.
Yeah, first 48 get murdered. You know.
Boy, you're a fool, boy. But we gotta get to this. Oh, 99 super chat.
Super chat.
Man, goddamn, I was about to read it. I don't want to hear nothing else about that. All right, Gene Batten said, I think it was an all-around great game. I really think Fowler's starting to step in and play like the great player that he is. Man, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. Fowler still has to be consistent, but you got to give a shout-out for them putting, Grady Jarrett at defensive end in that 3-4.
Yeah, he was wreaking havoc.
And letting them big boys, Rush and Pennell hold that middle down.
Miss Maggie, they set up for next year when we get, Jordan Davis.
Oh yes. You know what? We're gonna party if that happens. Like, yes,
man, we got a party.
Tailgate party. We're gonna tailgate for the draft.
They end up getting that dude. You might as well rip like DP gonna have so much fun with that guy. He gonna sing blitzes like crazy. That dude is not. He's the most athletic one take that I've ever seen. That dude really. He reminds me of it's hard to even place him.
Terry Pope.
He ain't no. Well, yeah, if you're talking about athletically, yeah, but he about as big.
Yeah,
athletically, yeah. But he big as damn Grady Jackson. That's
yeah, and that's crazy.
Oh, I'm telling you, we need big old cornbread men on this team.
Oh,
we
yeah.
need big old big defenses. We just need big old walls.
Full humans in one.
But have you also noticed that since we got the big boys, you notice that run defense has been a whole lot better.
Oh yeah,
that's what you got to do.
Mm-hmm. You need some walls up there. Mm-hmm. But Daniel Bright here with the $4.99 super chat. Holla, holla,
$4.99. Holla, holla, holla.
Said Falcon Fab for life. You guys keep up the great work.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate the super chat.
But I think what the problem is like I said, the people are still going to kind of critique this team because they're like y'all said before. We're so used to the down the field throwing offense, like with Julio and Calvin and Roddy and stuff like that. A lot of the people really are not taking this transition and what they're trying to do very well. So that's why you get a lot of the backlash from the team because, like I said, we at the point now, okay, we know Matt Ryan never really had a big arm. He wasn't never a big arm quarterback like that. Not saying that his arm is weak, but he wasn't no big arm quarterback. Mm-hmm. And you know when you got quarterbacks like that, once they get older, what do? You start having a game plan to where you run the ball, play action that will utilize what he does best. And that's the intermediate passing game and the short passing game.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't what the game is win and loss though, right there, man. Because how many deep balls you get a game?
A game, actually, right?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't get too many of those a game. The game was won between, 20 yards, 25 yards. And he do that very well. He throw outside the numbers very well. He's smart with the ball. Sometimes he's too cautious, which makes me mad at him. But I get it. You know what I mean? He don't want to cause us the game. He want to keep us in the game late. So, salute to Matt Ryan.
Right. You want him just to make enough throws, but you know he's capable of making those throws, but not rely on him. And this is why I get tired of a lot of people saying, well, we don't want a quarterback that has to have everything perfect for him. Motherfucker, that's the whole purpose of building a team
around him. But it ain't got to be perfect, but it got to be better what we've been giving him.
Yeah.
Right. So, like I said, this is one of those games where you give more shouts out to the people that was around him than really him. And these are the type of games that we are going to have, especially when it comes to the playoffs. Yeah. And think about this.
That's the point of having
My bad. I was just going to say this one thing.
Yeah, I mean, because defense in the game is won in the trenches. Quarterback is there to, help guide and aid and get these passes and run, and everything. But look, at the end of the day, if you ain't got a big defense, you ain't winning nothing.
Yeah, win championships.
Because like I said, you have to have everything working for you. And then there's one thing, like I said, let's just say the Falcons do go to the playoffs, and I'm just saying this if because I'm not putting shit on them. There's one thing the Falcons have done very well this year that most people don't even realize it. If the Falcons get that 7th seed, it's gonna work in their favor because you heard the commentators today talking about this team is built like the Road Warriors. They suck at home, but they win on the road.
Because of the support. That's why I was saying it's the energy. They're getting energy, even if it's not for them. They're getting some type of energy out there on the road because those fans are in the seats and cheering and doing whatever. So they feed off of making them boo. They're feeding off of the reaction they can get from those fans.
Well, because you're on the road. When you're on the road, you're expecting people to boo you.
Oh yeah, but they're feeding off of it. That's a good thing. That's what they want. They want them to, you want to shut that crowd up.
Yeah, you want to shut that crowd up. So that's why when you're at home and nobody likes y'all, you don't have nothing to feed off of. So yeah, you can start off hot, but it's 60 minutes. You got to continue to feed off that energy for 60 minutes.
Well, you'll
but if you only feel that energy the first 5 minutes of the game, and then you get the like, okay, whatever, boom, 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 and you're not engaged into it. Like what we always say, football is a momentum game. Like, and as football players know, you feed off that crowd when you're at home. If you ain't got that at home,
that's the only reason why they got into the game though, because of that kick out of bounds. That kick out of bounds was really did it.
Yeah,
they would have got blown out if it had been that kick out of bounds. They gave them momentum, and it's like coming out of halftime. At the end of the day, but at the end of the day, that's why I say I'm impressed with what I've seen from the coaching staff. Is because you can see the change, not only in the play calling, but their defenses. They look like they having fun. They look like they want to hit. They look like they ready to make a play.
It's that competition that they said in the beginning of the press conference when we was introduced to Arthur Smith and Terry. It's a competition at this point, because it was like this before the regime was like, it was favoritism. People got away with things. It wasn't not a lot of you didn't get a lot of feedback from, okay, you fucked up, you need to sit your ass down. Everybody still got a chance, regardless of the mistakes they were making. So it might not make sense at this point, but I think Arthur Smith is trying to see, especially like with him, switching out the centers and things like that. He's still trying to get a feel of who's going to be on this team for the next season as well. So we still trying out folks. We're still trying to give, people a chance, because like I said, these are not his guys. So now he's trying to see, okay, who's going to stand the test of time for me when we decide later on in the season what we're going to do exactly with these, players. Since a lot of these contracts are 1-year deals and things like that. And, we got the cap going up just a little bit, and we got free agency and everything else. It's still an audition.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said that, though. I'm glad you said that, because one thing that I've seen, that again, we talk about the changes with this team, is that Arthur Smith, you see it on his face. You see it on his face that he's not happy getting blown out. You see it on his face when you mess up a play. I've seen him cussing out Matt Ryan. That's not what I told you to do. And him and Matt Ryan are having words on the sideline. And Matt, just like a pro, he take the criticism. It's like, all right, maybe he is right, and he goes back and he does his thing. But that's what being a pro is all about. You got to be able to take criticism, even if you don't like it in the moment. This coach ain't afraid to get in your face. I've seen him and Matt Ryan having words on the sideline.
And that's what you want. You want that accountability for every single player, not just other players. It got to be Matt Ryan included. Everybody is accountable for it.
If you do it to Matt, everybody
can
get done like that. And I see him give Matt Ryan one of them looks like, nah, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, yeah. He making everybody accountable for their actions. And letting everybody know, hey, you can be replaced. Come over here and sit by me. Or get off the field. One of the two. It's not acceptable. You gotta love that. Gotta love it.
But Noah Tendell here say, can anybody tell me where the views are? They keep asking to be on the show, but I guess we won't see them.
We'll see him.
Oh yeah, you ain't finna see. You ain't finna see.
You'll see him until there's a loss.
Like I said, we appreciate. Look. We appreciate everybody tuned in right now, but that's why the views right now are lower than normal because it's most of them folks that come in here with the Debo syndrome, like what team? Ha ha ha. They lost.
Yeah.
He throwing celebration parties and everything. They do the busted open challenge every time they goddamn lose.
Lord have mercy, K-Style.
Not the busted open.
They bust it wide open when they lose, boy. But when they win, boy, they turn into church girls. They like, I have nothing to say. I did. I went there. I look.
Man,
Damn.
dumbest man alive. How you say this is a good team? How you gonna say we need to be patient? Now we see what.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to hear any excuses saying it's not a good defense. That's one of the best defenses in the league right now. Carolina, that front seven, something else. And they got DBs out the ass.
Yeah. And we neutralized.
And they got some big-time DBs. So that's a good defense. They just dominated right there.
Yeah. Because they like I said, Stephon Gilmore was a big key last game. We seen the only thing we've heard from him was the dropped interception he had.
And you got to think, C.J. Henderson, he wasn't there in the beginning of the season. They traded for him too. So, you know what I mean? You get two supposedly good corners, but I ain't seen no big plays out of neither one of them, really. I mean, to really account for what they gave up.
Let's look at this comment from Delayed Jay. It said, yep, this is our third consecutive 100-yard rushing yard game.
When the last time we've seen that?
Super Bowl run?
Pretty much, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Kyle Shanahan. That was the last time I think I remember that.
What you got, Mike? Mike?
Let me say this real quick. I forgot what I was gonna say. What was I'm just looking at these stats. What the hell I was gonna say? If you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and hit some bullseye. Put a bullseye in the comment. Let us know that you're here for the first time, and we can show you guys some love. So if you're new to the channel, you've yet to see us, just put a bullseye in the comment section, so everybody can kind of show you some love.
Right. But hey, we accept everybody over here, man. Whether you like them or you hate them. I think we got more people that hate the Falcons more than they love them. To be honest with you. But
hey, man, they welcome.
Exactly. Wait, Fit, get your.
You ain't no damn new.
That's the thing about the home.
Trevor, get your hands up. You won't be. I was just about to sing a song.
I think this dude. I'm not sure. But everybody's
my little secret. We should keep. I see him and Asia over there. They already talking about marriage and shit.
Yeah, you right.
Love and marriage. What's up, Joshua Chandler and Jarvis Williams?
Chandler.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel.
Hey, bro.
Tremaine,
we all need it.
You just want some love. That's all you want.
He said he needs some love. He said it right here in the comment section. I'm like, okay, yeah, everybody needs some love.
How you an Aints fan that love the Falcons more? How about that? You love the Falcons. Where y'all channel at? That's what I want to know.
Man, don't chase him away. Hey,
some of that Braves mojo?
Huh?
Y'all think the Falcons catch some of that Braves mojo?
Hey, man, look, it is once you one thing as going into their favor right now with Mike Davis is starting to pick up steam. You get this defense playing well, and Mike Davis start picking up steam.
That honor for him picked them up. I think that honor for him picked them up really well.
Anything can happen.
Right.
You got a quarterback. You got an MVP quarterback. All you need is a running game and his defense to keep doing what they're doing. They're playing better. Anything is possible, man.
And I was saying that Mike Davis, I think that honor kind of probably put something under him too. It's like, look, I gotta bring it. I'm being honored for what I do in the community. He probably want to be with the Falcons. So I think that And you can't, I mean, we don't really hear what Arthur Smith's speeches are in the locker rooms and how he get this team together, but it just seems like there's something going on in these locker rooms that's getting these players motivated. It's like, because he's shown that he don't care. He's cutthroat. He's going to sit you down, put you back on the practice squad when you're not performing like he wants you to. So it's like, it's either you want to play or you want to go, you know? So I feel like it's a lot more hot seats in the locker room. So it's like, man, I got to perform today. Like Oliver, you know what I'm saying? He got boosted up and Walker got put down. So it's like, nobody's job is safe at this point. If we had a backup quarterback that was worthy, Matt Ryan would sit down as well. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, we had it like that. Matt Ryan would probably sit down, but we ain't got nobody. I mean, Felipe Franks, we got to get more opportunities.
Hey, look, we just forgot all about Josh Rosen.
He was inactive.
Well, he was inactive today. That's why I didn't mention
he was inactive.
Yeah, he was inactive today.
Yeah,
so.
Like I said, we forgot all about Josh Rosen.
I think Josh Rosen forgot about Josh Rosen.
Hell nah.
Look, at the end of the day, ain't nobody exempt from any type.
I mean, you're right. I mean,
I love it.
You want that open competition?
You get stomped on. You can play well, or you
I'm
sit
sorry
your
to
ass
say
on,
this, but
you sit your ass at home.
Say it again,
that's the only way that you'll be able to do this, to play this game, and it's the only way that you're gonna be able. And then, like I said, we're running the ball at the right time. That's the one thing we ain't saying neither. We running.
And we've
the ball
been
at
saying
the right
that
time.
from.
I've been saying that.
We've been saying that since preseason.
Defense.
Run the ball. That's what we need to win.
I could understand. Like I said, it could be one thing if they was playing against three of the worst defenses in this league against the run.
Yeah.
You literally played against the three defense. Well, yeah, three defenses that were top 10 against the run.
Your cousin hating over there on you.
It's all about the attitude.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Frank did say he wasn't nice though, so I was expecting a whole different person. He said I ain't nice. I was like, well, you know, sometimes you got to critique the team.
Man, I know Frank got some.
When you care so much, man, it angers you when you don't see people live up to their potential, man. It gets to me. I ain't gonna lie, but what I'm seeing out there today, and I like it, and I'm very happy. I'm optimistic on what's gonna happen in the future. So we're gonna see what happens.
Jarvis, sit your behind down.
Get your ass on somewhere.
Do you want a new cookie today? That's what you want.
He want to put a bullseye up. That's what he wants.
Everybody want to be new today.
Start over. All right, everybody put a bullseye. We're going to start over. Everybody new.
Everybody put their bullseye up.
I'm acting like I don't see. Happy, you know. All these new folks in this chat. Asia, what's up, girl?
Exactly. But there was another thing that I saw today too. Like I said, the play calling in the red zone was a lot better today.
Yeah,
it was a lot better. When they got in the red zone, you saw
say
them.
Red zone and play calling is better. What?
It got, like I said, when they was in the red zone, you may have caught. I think they only threw the ball 3 times in the red zone today. The whole game.
The damn ball.
Run the damn ball. That's how you establish the physicality around here. And that's one way you do it. Throwing the ball in the red zone doesn't establish physicality, and it doesn't give your offensive line confidence to want to manhandle somebody.
Mm-hmm.
They want the manhandle, folks. Everybody want to be fresh out the box today. I guess. I'm at the brand new. I guess we all damn new.
I know a win make folks act a little different. We straighten up and put the clothes back together. Put the TV back up in the corner. Sweep up the living room after we done threw stuff at it. You know what I'm saying? But we won today, so everybody feeling a little better. Okay, I get it. Everybody want to be brand new.
And I think it's also for the simple fact that everybody thought the Falcons was gonna lose today. The thing that plays a part in it.
I didn't think the Falcons were going to
No,
lose.
I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about
okay.
everybody that probably saw, okay, they got Cam Newton back. Carolina's going to the playoffs.
You know what? Let me put, you know what?
I'm like,
There's a lot of people that did.
I was going to say something, but it's like, Cam ain't nobody. And Cam trying to get Cam right now is trying to keep a job. He's just trying to keep a job at this point.
How many times you got benched today? Like twice.
DJ Walker, bro.
If BJ Walker didn't do much better.
Man was throwing
Yeah,
that
he
man
was
up
worse.
there throwing rainbows. He was trying to throw rainbows in the air.
You say he was trying to do one of these out here. Hold on, where
You know how they do with them toilet tissue? They throw the toilet tissue and then
Exactly.
leave a trail.
Exactly.
That's what he was doing with the football. He was just throwing that mug in there, and all you see was a trail. Bam, right into AJ hands, right into a defender. I don't know what type of ball he was throwing. Like, I think towards the end of the game, they was like, all right, we got this game, and we started to see the DBs kind of let off of it a bit. And that's what I don't want to see. Don't let off. You got to keep that foot on the gas, and I did see that towards the end.
You're right about that. Nah, we can't have that. But
I see a request for a film review of y'all on Matt, and that's surprising. Somebody wants some film review on Matt Ryan. I don't know if y'all want to hop on that for your next, but there you go.
On his footwork lately, today it was really bad. We might discuss that. We probably might discuss that tomorrow. I don't know. NFL been tripping on folks using footage when you're not really big like that here lately. I used the clip of Deshaun Jackson dropping the ball. I got copyrighted that day. Well, that night actually. I'm like, nah, I'm good. But yeah. Like I said, it's Jonte said, "What's up with the bullseye?"
That's if you are new to the channel. That's what we're asking. If you're brand new to the channel, first time tuning in, we want to know who is a new face. Some of them acting brand new today, so everybody want to be recognized today. So if you new, fresh out the box new, not just like took a shower new. No, I mean if you new, put your bullseye in the chat.
Hold on, look at this. He said, would have been funny when Hayden Hurst scored that touchdown. He was yelling, "I'm back" to Falcon fans back home.
Wow, man, you need to stop.
Boy, if he would have pulled some stuff like that, boy, I'd have been.
Now that would be a troll. I would love seeing something like that.
That was a troll. Yeah, that would have been a troll.
That would be a troll. That'd have been hilarious.
Let me say something. They stop that stupid ass damn pose after every damn first down. Hey, damn, we know you had a first down. Shit.
Hey, that's Cam. That's Cam, boy. That's how he makes his money.
He's always a showboater. He's showboats.
I get it, but hey, damn, you losing. Stop, damn. What are you posing for when you losing?
Because his fans.
You're losing and you posing after a first down.
His fans love it.
They coach got it. That has to drive a coach crazy when you're doing stuff like that when you lose. You're not up. Why the hell are you posing?
I want to hit this one up here. He said, y'all think Carolina was that bad or we're making huge strides as a team because Carolina is an organization that is plummeting? It wasn't that neither one was bad.
I feel like Carolina's defense is
their defense was their defense is real good.
Mm-hmm.
The issue was today was, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. When Carolina had opportunities to make plays to gain momentum, they didn't do it. When Atlanta had opportunities to make plays to gain momentum, they did it. That was the biggest difference in the whole game. Now, when we said making strides as a team, we kind of are making strides as a team. The main thing that it is also led by the running the damn ball. This is the culture change we talk about.
Physicality.
That's it.
When you
Physicality.
get punched in the damn mouth. When you get punched in the mouth a couple times, you're gonna start ducking and doing a Muhammad Ali. You're gonna start running away like Floyd Mayweather. Nobody wants to continuously get punched in the mouth like that by 330-pound linemen. And Mike Davis is no small guy. We all know that Cordero, that dude, he's bigger than I thought. He's tough to bring down. That dude is different, man. That was my in the chat, the space today. I just said this dude is different. Because you can't treat him like a running back because he's too fast and he can take it to the house at any given time. And then you can't treat him like a wide receiver because he is physical. That dude is different, man. Cordero was just damn different.
He's a football player. What more can we say? He's a football player.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna kind of get back to what you said about Mike Davis. Yeah, I think somebody told his ass that your ass better be running north and south.
Right.
I don't want to see you stutter stepping back there. I want you to hit the hole. I want you to follow Keith Smith and make something happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it can. That's all it's really been coming down to. They're setting the tone offensively. Now we can look at last week and say, okay, what happened there? This is what we talk about. The fumble with Russell Gage killed that momentum last week. We didn't have a play like that today.
But let me say this real quick. Buck Weezy, why aren't you in the chat? You sent me a whole 4-page letter. All right. 12 minutes ago, what we trying to do is show. I mean, I'm a fan at the end of the day. Of course, I'm a homer. Okay? Duh, that's what the hell we supposed to do. What the hell I'm not supposed to believe in the team? Y'all kill me with some of these.
Wait. Hold on. What? Well, what happened?
I'm trying to do a show, and I was rudely interrupted by a notification. And like I said, it was a 4-page letter to tell me how much I am a homer because you're a homer. Duh. This is GA all day. Okay, this is what we do.
Oh, dude.
I mean, what the hell am I supposed to be? Like, what am I supposed to be? Say, nope, I don't believe in Georgia. I don't believe in the Hawks. I don't believe in the Braves. I don't like. Let
me see that logo.
But
see what I'm talking about? Tell him, Miss Maggie. Tell him.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just saying. This ain't.
But
just
people like that I can't watch the game with. I can't watch the game with people like that.
DSGB.
Down South Georgia boy.
Come on, let's get that Troy. Everybody look, boy. Y'all don't want you get elbows to many motherfuckers. You can put some Troy on.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna see who the real down South Georgia boys is. Put some Troy on.
Exactly. Hey, while y'all doing that, I want everybody to put hashtag DSGB. Or in Asian case, DSGG. or I want to see some of that right now. Hashtag down South Georgia boy or Georgia girl.
Well, that's right, D. Coleman. I see you in there. That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Troy.
I've been trying to get that
I'm
man.
the murder man. I'm trying to hurt some. I want the treat.
We got a not a super chat, but we have a cash app actually from Jamarius Gilliam. What's up, man? Let me see your comment. It says for week one without needing to airing it out. Okay. Appreciate your cash app. If y'all want a cash app or super chat is on Mad Mike Sports as well as Atlanta Falcons Nation. Wherever you're watching, put them donations in the chat as well as the cash app is Atlanta Falcons Nation. $$ in the front. I put it in the chat too. So we appreciate everybody that just think about us because we got a lot more things that's going to be coming for the near future. We definitely want to get these meet and greets back up rolling. Just get out here and enjoy our fans. You know, if we could bust it down in the playoffs, look, man, y'all won't even know who I am, and I'm be in these streets. I'm gonna be in these streets.
You ain't gonna show up like the bird lady, are you?
Boy, you boy.
Do we need a private conversation about this? Because
boy, you just don't know.
If
You don't know.
Anybody know me? They know my feelings about the
They don't know what we did, man. They don't know what we did. We've been.
I didn't know, man. I'm sorry.
I thought you good. You good.
No,
I'm sorry.
There was a little something that went down that Miss Maggie T started a whole petition about some things that happened down in that Super Bowl with the London trip with the bird lady. Just to kind of give you a sneak peek of what that was. I was very passionate about how you don't mistreat our fans and leave them stranded in Georgia. Just saying.
Oh, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Only thing I say is you don't do nobody dirty. That's all I say.
Mm-hmm.
We got to talk about that, Miss Maggie. I don't know nothing about
that. Yeah. We're gonna talk about that one. You know, I mean, of course, the original bird lady, I love her to death. You know what I'm saying? But
she was cool as hell.
You know, because there's two, of course, you guys. You know, can the real bird lady stand up? But the one that I'm talking about, we'll talk about that later on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because that one gave that one kind of gave me some bad vibes anyway. So that's all I gotta say. But we got a $5 super chat. Trammel the Lovebird Kellum says, "What am I saying? Shit, he can wear whatever the hell he want. Shit, he wear whatever.
Come on, bro.
He can wear his same jersey. I ain't gonna be
Kool-Aid on that. I'm gonna throw some Kool-Aid on it.
You gonna make sure some red Kool-Aid?
Some red Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come there with paint in my hand. Man, what's up, Mally man? What's going on, man? What's going on with that paint on my hand?
Man, y'all better not be acting like Peter in this mud. Y'all crazy. Yeah, coming in here with
but
a Peter
yes, the meet and greet will be for everybody. We're looking for an away game, most likely, so it won't interfere with folks that's trying to go down to the stadium. So we're trying to pick a away game, preferably maybe a playoff game. Because of course we're probably gonna have home field or no type of anything. So we'll be on the road anyway. So that's pretty much our track record anyway. Let's stay on the road and win them all out.
Yeah, shit.
You can do it.
Exactly. If you can at least get one home game, I think we'd be good.
That's right.
And I think we got one against the Lions. I think one of our home games against the Lions. So we gotta take care of business.
It's so hit or miss at home because a lot of the fans, man, we don't have a lot of support. So,
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm at the point where I don't even give a damn about the support no more. It's gonna, like I said, as long as Matt Ryan's quarterback, that support ain't gonna be there. So we just gonna have to deal with what we got to deal with. I'm almost about sick and tired of talking about them, to be honest with you, because I'm not finna be begging nobody to be a fan of a football team. I'm not begging no fans to show up to no football game. You do what you want to do. At the end of the day, this Falcon team just gonna have to play their football.
Absolutely.
But they go to the playoffs, and if they win a playoff game, them fans gonna come around again until they lose in the playoffs, and then they gonna go right back.
Oh yeah,
they basically smoky.
Yeah, like I said, yeah. When they win, we be quiet.
We be quiet when they win.
We be speaking again.
Exactly.
Be talking again.
Exactly. Yeah, you know what? That's what we need to call them from now on. We ain't got to call them fans no more and stuff like that. Them people like that. We just call them smokies.
Smokies.
So they smokies now.
They smokies. They views and smokies now.
What's up, Cookie by Nature? What's up? You all late?
Cookie by Nature.
No, we got a new member. Look at us over here racking up the memberships, the super chats. Go ahead. And I definitely seen you quite a few. So congratulations on being a member.
Yes,
Got to be a part of the team. We appreciate you.
Pick up the pieces. Pick up the pieces. So yeah, I remember Yusuke saying that earlier this season. He said, "I've been saying that for the whole season." Yeah, he did say that. He said there was a whole bunch of smokies. But like I said, at this point in time, we don't even need to worry about them no more. I'm not worried about it because at the end of the day, you like who you like, you support who you support. You're not hog-tied by this franchise. But the thing about it is, if you're not gonna support them, don't waste all your time talking bad about them if you know you ain't gonna support them.
Who pretty Asia? Who the pretty lady?
Oh,
who you trying to hook up and stuff? We need to meet these new Falcons women. I hope they Falcons women. If you're talking about on our channel, they better be Falcons fans.
Gotta be.
Nah. Hey, Devontae, it's not an egg. It's a ping pong ball. My daughter was playing with it the whole time she was over here, and I just had it in my hand the whole time. It's not an egg.
Who the hell would be playing with an egg?
Exactly.
That's so weird.
That's K Styles. I mean,
I do some weird shit. Hey, no. Oh no. Asia talking about Alexandra said she a Packer fan until Aaron Rodgers.
We know.
Until Aaron Rodgers retired. Once Aaron Rodgers retired, she's jumping off.
Wow.
So I know somebody like that. I know somebody like that says they're a Packer fan, but I know as soon as Aaron Rodgers retire, he's jumping off the bandwagon real quick. And he literally admitted to saying that. So that's how a lot of them gonna do.
Damn.
So
it's like that, Packers fans.
Hell, think about it. Think about the Patriots fans. Tom Brady left, all them motherfuckers went to Tampa Bay. It's the same thing. And all the Seahawks fans, when Russell leave, they gonna leave too.
You mean like the same ones that be talking them LeBron fans? They was in Cleveland. Now they LA fans now.
Well,
but that's a whole nother
subject. They was Cleveland fans, and then they became Miami fans, and they went back to Cleveland, then they went to LA. Yeah, that's about right.
Someone asked about how we're gonna win Sunday coming up. We save that for the heavy hitter show. If you want to hear about the next game coming up, there's always the heavy hitter shows on Tuesday. Monday we still recap because we gloating, we don't sobered up, and we talk about Sunday's game. But Tuesday it's a new week. We'll talk about that game coming up next this week coming up. So look out for that.
Right. So anytime you see a team that has like a major star quarterback like that and is like somebody that doesn't look like they're a fan of that team, believe me, once that quarterback retires, they not claiming that team no more. Little bit of advice from your boy K Styles, aka the Sixth Man. Make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe. See, I did that.
I like that little plug.
Little plug here.
Go ahead, get that man over there to 600. Y'all can do it.
Y'all playing out here, boy. Y'all watching, but y'all ain't subscribing.
I know they on my channel too, peeking a little bit. Go ahead and keep hitting those subscribes on mine too, Miss Maggie T, MS Maggie T. Since you want to plug stuff, let me go ahead and plug me as well. Little commercial break.
Oh Lord. But so since we looking at this, it was a question earlier that I forgot to get onto. Let me go ahead and bounce this a couple times. Man. And I know Mike, me and Mike kind of discussed this, but I say to you, Frankie and Maggie, so how do you feel about the transitioning of this team's identity as far as getting away from passing the ball and being known as trying to replicate the greatest show on turf and to trying to be more of that balanced smash mouth team, trying to transition into that?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
Well, I'll go quick. I feel like right now, of course, from the start of the season to now, first thing first, we were just trying to figure out who the heck is Arthur Smith at this point. What is he going to call? What we got to run? You know, we got a younger squad right about now. So everybody kind of looking after each other like, okay, what I need to do, what's my position where so I love the fact that he made it a competition, accountability. You can tell that it's starting to catch on with a lot of these players. They know that the fire is on their behinds right now. So it's like, if you ain't producing, especially Mike Davis is an example. Yeah, you might get some honors for what you're doing in the community, but you still got to perform on the field. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You still got to, we got a game to win. And, Arthur Smith shows it definitely on his face every single game. So you can imagine what that locker room is looking like. And a lot of people saying that he run away from what's working. You got to give it to him. You got to understand that he also still is a first-time head coach also. You know what I'm saying? So he's still trying to figure things out himself. His playbook, open it up just a little bit more. I'm liking the progress. I feel like it's a step towards the future of what we're expecting soon. So I sum it up as we're not failing at this point. We're actually a lot better than we was last season. Record-wise, we're, the way this thing was set up with this extra game we got, now we actually looking at the playoffs. It's some possibilities for us, and if we can capitalize on this, of course, everybody won't tank and get some good draft picks, but if we're getting hot at the right time, just like the Hawks, let's look at that again. Yep. You know what I'm saying? They started off kind of bummy. They bombed for half until the Nate McMillan came in there and turned it all the way around. And they was contenders, and they was like, boom, you didn't realize the Hawks was going to be in there. Yeah. Not saying that this team is the Hawks, but it's saying it's any given Sunday for any NFL team that wants to win. Ain't no NFL players gonna sit down and say, "Let me tank because we want Jordan Davis in the draft." No. Yeah. No. I'm Jordan Davis, damn it. I'm gonna show you what I can do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, forget all that. I'm here to make my money, and I'm also here. That's one thing that they changed up. They took away, I'm just here to get paid, to you got to earn your paycheck. All right. And that's what I got to say on that.
I love that. And to piggyback off, man, I think everybody got to understand this is his first year, and he inherited, the talent that we have or the talent we don't have, and making the best of it. I feel like his grade for what he had to go through, as soon as he get the job, I give him an A- because you come into this job thinking you're gonna have Julio. You come into this job thinking you're gonna have Calvin, and then you draft a tight end to think, hey, maybe we can have a prolific offense to help the defense come along while Dean P is doing what he's doing right now, trying to get these guys to believe and they're actually good, what they can actually be good for what they have. And you see the mentality change, you know what I mean, and Matt, even pushing Matt to, because that's one thing Kyle Shanahan did. And you seen Kyle push Matt to be an MVP. And I can see that same type of relationship with Arthur that I seen with Kyle. And yeah, man, I give him an A- right now, man. I think we made the right choice in a head coach. And I think we're in good hands with him. And I like the way they drafted. I can say that too. So, yeah.
And we got Jody Fly with the $4.99 super chat.
$4.99. Thank you. You can always leave us a comment, whatever you want us to.
Yeah. And Dane DiBiase here said, like the Giants 2 Super Bowl run with Eli. Hell, how the hell you think the Pittsburgh Steelers got to the Super Bowl in 2008? They had to make a run. Like I said, these are old teams from back in the day, but still, that shows anything possible. Hell, look at the Braves. The Braves was 3-4 games under 500 in August. So it's possible. I just rather be on the positive side of things and see it happen than be on the negative side of things, and then all of a sudden it happens, and now I gotta act like, okay, I was there the whole time. Acting like a booger bear, acting like a Smokey. I'm not finna act like no Smokey.
Right.
So we good.
Can I say this too? I don't think you went into detail with this, but today what we saw is old school football is coming back. I know it's cute and all to want to put up 400-500 yards and have 5,000 yards passing and whatnot. Have a quarterback who can rush for 1,000 yards and pass for 3,000-4,000 yards. That's all cute and all, but that doesn't necessarily win you games. It could win you some preseason games, some season games, but when it comes down to playoffs, we're not seeing those guys win. We're seeing Lamar get shut down in the playoffs by teams that are pretty old school. Tennessee was an old school team. Even look at the Patriots. When they was, playing well, they were playing old school football. Check the ball down, play solid defense, play good special teams, not making a ton of mistakes. We're seeing that right now with the Falcons too. We're seeing that even with the, to a lesser degree, we're seeing that with the Saints. They're not the same aired out team anymore. They running the ball, and they, just checking the ball down, making plays and playing solid defense. Let's be real. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. I'm happy. I'm glad to finally see some old school football, some real football.
Jarvis here with the $4.99 super chat. Talk about those. I don't need to be talking about his $1.99. I'm gonna tell my mama. Well, go and tell her then. Oh man, we appreciate you, man. Appreciate
man, that's my dude.
Jarvis the homie, man. But yeah, like you said, like you said about old school football, like it's finally good to see the trenches play tough. They're gonna play. Like I said, it's finally good to see that. Like I said, we can talk about the record, we can talk about the teams they beat. At the end of the day, bro, if you looked at this Falcon team, even going back to that Super Bowl year, from that Super Bowl year all the way up until last year, y'all do realize we lost most of our games against teams we should have beat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, it done kind of flipped this year, but the one thing that hurt us was we wasn't beating teams we were supposed to beat. We're beating teams we supposed to beat this year.
Yeah.
And they're winning them in these close games, which we were 0-8 last year in games decided by 6 points or less.
Mm-hmm.
We're winning those close games. This team got a lot to improve on. Well, hell, every team got more to improve on. That's how you build. That's how you build a team to win in the long haul. You're always in room for improvement.
Man, those big hog maulers in the middle too. Let's talk about them fat son of a guns, okay? And I mean this in the most. I mean this in the most respectful way possible. Them big, nasty, sloppy, big body, big booty, big belly, son of a guns. them big son of a guns in the middle of that Falcons defense look so good today. All right,
Yeah.
they look like a fat man looking at a cheeseburger. All right, they look good as hell today.
Yeah.
Them dudes, Mike Pennell and Anthony Rush played damn good today. You didn't hear a lot from them. Anytime you have that when you're not hearing a lot from those big guys in the middle, and you hear Grady Jarrett, you see the defense playing fast. Today was beautiful, man. I'm proud of what I saw. And like I said, that shows you right now that all you need to be looking at is big guys and athletic guys. You can play around them. That's really it. And that's why I say we're getting back to old school football, having them big Grady Jacksons in the middle, having them damn Vince Wilforks back in the middle. Because honestly, we lost that. No, obviously you want a Grady Jarrett. Obviously you want an Aaron Donald, but you can't forget about them big dudes that really sacrifice and take the defense to the next level. That's what you go back and look at Pittsburgh. It was Casey Hampton. All right. When you go back and look at Baltimore, they had Big Tony Siragusa, Brandon Williams. Them some big dudes, bro. Getting back to that, I love that now.
Oh yeah. It's the subtle signings too, man, that these guys don't picked up. You know what I mean? They're helping the team out. Like I said, no Tyler Davidson today. Boys looked good. Man, I like the way we playing defense. You know what I mean? Because I'm a defensive guy. I play linebacker and safety. I love to see how the defense was attacking. Like they didn't know who was coming and who was staying, and I liked it that way. It was confusing. So, yeah, man. Kudos to the coaching staff, man. To the players, you know. You got to put it on them too, because they got to go out there and they got to produce.
Right. Hey, my bad, fellas. I got a special guest. She won't leave me alone. So. Yeah. Y'all see.
Oh God, that's all you heard.
Exactly. Yeah. See now, don't be shy now.
Ask for the ghost. Good God.
Yeah, good. This is
how much
she is super.
What's going on with you?
Yeah. She got the glow. That's what she got.
She got the glow.
She got the glow.
Not the glow.
All right, Naomi. Okay. All right, Naomi. Okay.
That's great.
Yeah. Say hey. Say that. Yeah. You. There you go.
What's going on?
How'd you feel about the Falcons win today? How'd you feel about the Falcons win today? Hey. Not that. Hold on here.
Come on, John, man. Give me your John man. You gotta give us your John Madden. Give your best John Madden impression.
What you think
Shout
about Tyler Davidson
Kaminsky.
not being there?
Yeah, John Kaminsky played great today. He played great today.
Yeah,
I think he played for a guy that was an outside linebacker now. Like he held it down.
The Edge did a pretty good job today, man. So
yeah,
he did really good, man.
Yeah,
like I kind of figured we was gonna dominate this game. The score didn't like I said, didn't say that, but man, we controlled that game, man. Guys did great, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. Damn, girl, you is hot. Yo, I told you, girl, you got the glow. You got the glow. You know.
I really find it old school.
She running around acting crazy and stuff. So my bad, y'all. But
guys, majority seem like different.
Let me see,
that's
true,
man.
I definitely agree with that. Old school players is the way. Rest is I mean, if you look at Ice, there you go. Yeah. I think they got the picture now. They got the picture now.
Got a few of those too. So,
hey, man, that's what it's all about, man.
That is, man. Family.
But yeah, definitely. But yeah, like I said, the old school players. Yeah, I mean, if you look at a lot of these teams, I mean, that's why you kind of saw that the quality as far as the trenches done went down in the league for the last few years because everybody fell in love with this passing game and thinking this passing game. They're thinking this passing game is the way to go. I'm like, no, bro, you got to run the ball and play defense now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's how you win the championship.
Yeah, like I said. Yeah, but like I said, at the end of the day, you can throw the ball all day. If you can't run the ball, but
you still get the other team enough time to come back. That's how we lost the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
We stopped running the ball,
Boy.
passing. Too much time on the clock.
Right.
Team wins.
They got little styles. Yep, that little style. What? Girl, what you want now? Left back. All right. I think she want dad's attention, so I'm gonna go ahead and step off here. Like I said, I appreciate y'all and everybody here. This girl won't leave me the hell alone.
Just to add, I'd much rather win with game manager Matt versus take a loss with gunslinging Matt. And that's what we're talking about. The gunslinging didn't get us anything. It didn't get us anywhere. Let's just be honest. It didn't get us a win. Didn't get us, it got us wins, but it didn't get us the win that we was all looking for. I think that's where it all comes down to game management, being able to, take the next step as an organization. That's for you. So we gotta start incorporating that run game, defense, and doing what we do best. Is be dirty.
Dirty birds.
Run and hit, baby.
Exactly. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm gonna step off, man. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. Falcons wins. We already know what the deal is. Hey, we're gonna talk about more on Kicking It with K Styles tomorrow. Hey, like I said, appreciate everybody. Hey, man, I'ma holler at y'all, man. Girl, where the hell is you going? Hold on. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy, man.
All right, bro.
What's up? How you guys doing?
What's good, TJ?
Hey, man. Good win. Great win. Like you guys were talking about, we game managed this game with a good run game. We that fourth quarter was really just run the ball. And that one play to Kyle Pitts was just perfect time. Everything we did, let's be honest, everything all around was just based off of play action for a lot of plays. We had a lot of good play action because our run game was so good. We had a lot of play action. So that helped us out a lot. But yeah, all around, this game was just fun. We got to see Michael get his first, pick six, first interception, and it was a pick six. I mean, that's just something you don't see. And that's that was the fun part. AJ got a pick. AJ's gonna be such a dog in these next couple of years coming up. He's gonna be such a dog. And everybody was talking about you took such a risk with him, but hey, that risk came out. That was one of the best risks he probably took in a long time. So I think all around, this team has shown what it should, but we were saying it was gonna be. I remember we came into the off season. Everybody was like, "How many wins do you think?" We were saying, some of us as a group were saying like 8, 9. Everybody was like, "Man, that just seemed like a lot of wins for this team." But we had 6 already, with a lot of winnable games coming up. Mm-hmm. So we can really at this point, if we run the table, we could have 10 wins. And let's think about that. Mm-hmm. That's something that we weren't really thinking about. So I mean, that's the That's really what we want. We really want to get this back.
So, if you were to pick out one thing out of this game that you were most excited about, what would that be?
Seeing Mike Davis and Quadre actually, Quadre fumbled, and we were in the space talking about it, man. Seeing Mike Davis and Quadre really hitting holes and really taking it upfield. And of course, I'm gonna give my old mom some love. I'm gonna give my boys some love. They had a great game today. They had a couple of mishaps, but they had a very solid game this week. And you can see we saw a lot more Matt Hennessy. Shut up, Matt. We saw a lot more Matt Hennessy.
Yeah,
we got to see some solidity in that offense. Mayfield himself really is going to be, a dog, and he can run. And I was saying, he run blocks very well. He came from a run block school, so he's gonna be good at running. And we ran on that left side so much that people weren't, we were just showing off. That one drive, we really just showed off. Let's be honest. We really just took the ball and just took it all the way down the field. And shout out Hayden with his touchdown. But really and truly, we just took it down the field on them. And we just kept running to the same side. So that's why I say, this team, that's why I was so happy to see Quadre get some reps, and you got to see Mike Davis actually hit the hole. And he's not running this little hop skip stuff. He's going right up. He should run up the gap. And that's kind of sort of what you want to see. He's got his acceleration back. Man, this team makes the playoffs. You never know. You just never know.
You got a quarterback. Anything can happen, man. That's why I keep telling people your defense when the defense start playing much better. They just, for whatever reason, they start hitting the groove. They start getting after the quarterback, picking the ball off, getting turnovers. These are the things. Anything can happen. We saw that several times. We keep bringing up the Giants, for example, time and time again. They just hit the groove. They didn't play all that great during the regular season, but towards the end of the season, they caught fire. Defense started to really pick it up. They started running the ball a lot better. And, Eli wasn't, throwing the ball. He wasn't turning the ball over. So it's these are the things we talk about that could happen. All you need in the NFL is momentum, defense, a quarterback who's just average at best, and run the game. That's it. That's a recipe for success.
You really need a game manager as long as your defense and you got a running game. You really don't need some guy that needs to go out there and be spectacular every play of the game. And that's the problem, and that's the problem with Cam. That's the problem with a lot of these guys that want to run around with these I'll say with these mobile quarterbacks. They want to have these special plays, and they think they got to get out the pocket and do all of this and that. You don't have to do all that as long as your receivers are there. As long as you got good receivers, you can run the ball. I understand they're going to run the ball with you. At least take it as the option. If they're going to run the option with you, take it as the option. If you run an RPO, it's not a lot of teams doing that thing. But let's be honest, if you're going to run the ball as an option with your quarterback, you know the risk you're taking, but you know that he's supposed to be able to take it. Then we've seen time after time, even with Cam, and Cam was huge when he came out of college. And you see time after time, he kept getting hit. He kept getting hurt. And that's just the thing about it now. You got to realize some quarterbacks aren't built, and most quarterbacks are just built to keep taking hits. So you don't run option that much. But that you leave that as that is your option. That's something in your playbook you pull out late. Like when we brought in what's his name? Felipe. When we had our option, he was the backup, Taysom Hill. The backup quarterback runs option. Your starter's not going to supposed to run option. So that's the thing with that. And so, Max has been a perfect game manager. This game was perfect. Arthur Smith, I only questionable call I had from Arthur Smith was at halftime when he did that, where he ran the clock down to 3 seconds and then ran a play. That just was the most confusing part. But everything else has just been good.
But I think this team is turning the corner because let's just be honest, that fumble by Quadri, if this was the last year team, of the previous regime, we would have blew that game. We
Oh,
would have
yeah.
blew that game. We would have found a way to lose that game. And these are the things we talk about when, we talk about coaching. It doesn't really matter about, the talent on the field. Like everybody can, for the most part, can say this is not, I won't say a very talented team, but they have flaws. We have talent on the team. But that type of play, they would have crushed the Falcons. They would have had all types of momentum going into, after that happened, and they would have found a way to lose. But the Falcons, they found a way to win. They ran the ball well, they played solid defense, and they came out with the W. So, like, the coaching is working. The coaching is we're seeing these guys develop. Like I said, today, Darren Hall, like that dude was like, look, man, he was all over the field.
Hawkins was too. Our safety, you can see these safeties and these our nickel. Like, imagine Io. Io could have had really. Everybody's talking about we need somebody next to AJ Terrell. Fabian has been coming to his own. Fabian is coming to his own. You got Darren Hall. Imagine having Fabian, AJ, Io, Darren Hall, Jalen Hawkins, and whoever, and what's it, Richie Gray out there to have the safety. Like, that's a recipe for disaster because all those guys like to hit. All of them do. Like, all of you can see, you saw it today. All of these guys was going straight at the ball, straight. They weren't, scared to get tackled, scared to get hit. None of that. They were covering. They were really putting their hands on, like, we were really able to play kind of sort of bumper run coverage. I'm going to go back and watch some of it, but we really were able to cover a lot better than that. We had the only problem we literally had was our zones. And that's been the main problem this whole year. It's been zone coverage. I mean, man coverage, we've been good. It's really just been zone coverage. And, so that might be something with Dean. Like he said, this is a complicated defense. A lot of this stuff they still learning. These guys are young, so he's going to have some time with these guys. He's going to have a lot of time with these guys. They're all rookies. A lot of the young guys. He's going to have a lot of time with these guys to develop into the defense he wants. So, I mean, this is going to get real scary coming down the line.
And let's get to this $5. Ryan is and Eric Harris is out for the season with a torn pectoral. And that's bad, but he's actually been playing. He's been playing well, but he's just not finishing plays. I think that's the biggest thing that we saw for Eric. Like, he's always near the ball with the opportunity to make, but he's just not finishing. But hey, man, he's been a good player for the Falcons on defense. Obviously today we saw that depth. We're seeing the depth in the secondary is really playing a part because we talked about it. Hawkins, Harmon, like these guys are playing pretty good defense right now, man. At the end of the day, that's what you want. You want your guys to step up when it's time. So I hated that Eric is out for the season, man.
I wanted him. He was more of a, he was one of the guys like we were saying about Cordell, the mentor guys. That's what he was sort of in here to help Richie and to help, Hawkins. That was their job. Him and I can't think of the guy, Harmon. Those are two guys' jobs. I mean, they're just here to help our safeties develop. So that's hard to see him out. He's probably still be on the sideline. He'll still be out there, trying to teach them certain stuff. So we brought some of these guys, and you can tell, to just be the vets on the team, to have at least a veteran roster. And it's going to get to a young roster, and that goes to this. We was talking about this in the space with the Lions. Everybody's talking about that whole Lions future and the Falcons future and all of that. The thing about the Lions is the Lions have to be one of the youngest. Think about every position they got, and most of those guys are only in like their first couple of years. And it's going to get to a point when you get to Atlanta. Reason we signed most of these guys was to have vets in here, but we're going to be at that same moment in a couple, and maybe not even a couple. I say give us 3-4 years. Most of these guys will be starting from this draft class. we'll be one of the youngest teams. We might sign some vets like we did this year, but this team is going to be mostly built on the draft and built on the players that we really expect to be good. So, I mean, and they haven't missed on the draft pick. Let's be honest. None of the draft picks we got this year have been bad. None of them. This is the first time we can really say we drafted a draft class with a lot of talent.
And most of them hit. And most of these guys are seeing, if not all of them, are seeing some sort of time on the field.
Yeah, that's the crazy part, man. That's the really crazy part is that this team draft wise, we really hit on everything this draft, and that's the first time in a long time since probably the Debo draft and Keanu Neal.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the last time we can say we don't have to cut none of our rookies. The only rookies we cut were like undrafted free agents. Those are most of the ones we cut because everybody from first round to the sixth round is still on the team and they're playing. Because Frank Darby was our last pick. He made a dumb play on special teams, but he's been great on special teams.
What the hell he was taking in?
He's been so good on special teams. That's the crazy part. He's been so good on special teams. Yeah, Avery. We've seen Avery play on defense and on special teams. He had a great return to start off that fourth quarter. I mean, like every pick we hit on so well that it's just like it's just crazy to think about. Like they had such a good draft. I can't wait till next year because next year is such a defensive heavy draft. We are going to have a lot of good players.
Mm-hmm. Pitts, Ogum, Deji, and we'll kind of close here. Pitts, Ogum, Deji, Mayfield, but like I said, man, we appreciate it. A little bit of difficulties, but hey, man, we'll appreciate everybody. We got that W at the end of the day. You guys, please hit us up Monday. All right, we're gonna have cooler talks with K-Style, kicking with K-Styles on Monday. It'll be at 7:00. So you guys continue to, show us support. All right, and at the end of the day, man, it don't matter how you get that W. But we got that W, all right? We got that W, and that's all that matters. TJ, you got anything else to say?
I'm getting back to my Wednesday shows, y'all. Me and Vlad will be back coming on probably this Wednesday. Just doing Wednesdays, man. We just like sitting on and talking football. We be on here as long as Mike and K-Style and those guys. And y'all know I'll be on and slowly I'll cover. Look, I'll put it like this. I don't watch Georgia Southern. I don't watch Valdosta State. I don't watch. They all in the play. Valdosta State's in the playoffs. Kennesaw State's in the playoffs for football. So I'll give you a little bit of coverage of that sometime this week. And Georgia Southern's in a bowl game, and Georgia State. They're two in bowl games. So you won't get my Georgia preview game till it's gonna be a minute.
It's gonna be a minute, yeah.
So. But you'll get Georgia Southern because I think they're playing this week, and you'll get State and Southern sometime. I'll try to get those guys to come on. But yeah, just covering college football for the state, of course, and then always, going over to FILA, subscribe, come over and watch some of my old stuff. Prospect scouting, like me and Mike always say, put in the comments. Go to my last video or go in the community tab and just go. Type in there what other prospects you want us to look at, and I'll get to it. I've been looking at a lot of people already, so just keep sending me names, keep sending me people you want us to talk about, and we'll talk about
them. And like I said before, man, you guys do nothing but show us some love. Even if you are Matt Ryan hater, y'all do nothing but show us love. So at the end of the day, we appreciate everybody got a spot over here. Atlanta Falcons Nation, as well as FILA Sports Podcast, man. Show us some love, subscribe. All right. Do not forget to hit that subscribe. All right. We are headed to 2K. Appreciate everybody for joining, but you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. All right? Boy, man. Peace.